Today's topic is thread form. Means whatever thread we are manufacturing or producing in lathe machine, for that every thread form has its own particular points nomenclature. How to identify the thread. So here we have shown a diagram of V thread form. V thread form means the shape of the thread is V form. This is V form thread. Understand? So here this when we manufacture thread, first of all what we do? We do the maintain the outside diameter of the thread form. So this outside diameter of the thread form means top diameter, major diameter, or this is top diameter means this diameter first we have to turn here. So this is top diameter, is also called major diameter means, and big diameter. So thread forms outside diameter, top diameter or big diameter. First we maintain that. Then after we produce thread by turning through single point cutting tool. What shape of thread we manufacture? We produce that shape tool, we have to first grind it, maintaining the thread angle. Then we set the tool in tool post and set the pitch on lathe machine through change gear or by automatic machine by changing the levers. We set the pitch and we cut the thread. So when after producing complete thread form, we give name. Mean the top point, this is crest. This one vertex, this one vertex. So this top point is known as crest. Here we have given by number 1 top diameter, major diameter or big diameter. This is. The next is to pitch effective or imaginary diameter. After cutting the thread in full form, one diameter is hidden line. This is the chain dotted line. This is the chain dotted line, and this diameter is called pitch diameter. It is very important. Whenever we produce any type of thread, we have to maintain this pitch diameter perfectly. Then only your thread form will be perfect. So, but this is not seen, it is imaginary. This diameter is checked, calculate with the help of screw pitch micrometer or floating bench micrometer. That is separate thing. When we produce thread in grinding machine, then only this importance is required to maintain. So that's why I told pitch diameter is very effective, very important diameter. And next is after completing the thread, this point and this point, here is line, this is called root diameter. There is called root diameter. So difference between top diameter and root diameter is if you subtract total depth of cut from top diameter, we get root diameter. Then pitch. Distance between one crest to next crest is called pitch or measured pitch. Or you can say from this root diameter point, root to this root. Either this is or this is called pitch. This is also important. Whenever we cut thread in millimeter thread, we set pitch of the thread, or in English size, we set TPI, thread per inch. So this is pitch. Next is crest. What I explained lastly, this top point apex are called pitch. Crest. And this root point is called root of the thread. Then flank. When we cut the thread, two slopes we will find. Here one slope, one other side. This is slope, this is slope. These slopes are called flank. These flanks are meeting in root diameter point and crest diameter point, crest of the point. So, flank, then thread angle, where two flanks are meeting in point. This is a angle. This angle is called thread angle. These angles are different from different thread forms. V-shaped thread having three types of angle. One is 47.5 degree. BA thread, that is British Association thread. If we cut BA thread, then this included angle between two flanks will be 47.5 degree. Then if you got BSW thread, British Standard Whitworth, or British Standard Fine, or British Standard Pipe. For these three threads, this angle is 55 degree. How much? This angle is 55 degree. And for metric thread, millimeter thread, this angle is 60 degree. So angle of the thread is, it may be 55 degree, maybe 60 degree, or maybe 47.5 degree. V-shaped thread. Whatever template here showing here, it is V-shaped thread. Then helix angle of the thread. This is also very important, as well as we have to set it while we are cutting thread, or this is important when we cut the threads in thread grinding machine. Thread grinding machine, if you produce thread by thread grinding machine, just like taps, machine spindles, all are finished by grinding. There is big thread grinding machines are there. There it is very important to set this helix angle. Helix angle means this is the center of the job, parallel to the axis of the lathe machine, between center, tail stroke to head stroke, and when we cut the thread is always in certain angle. This is the, if you say this is crest to crest line, V shape, and if you draw this line automatically, and this center line, if you put 190°, then here the certain angle is there. This angle is called helix angle of the thread. This angle we have to calculate and set on the lathe tool. We give this angle on a lathe tool. Then we cut the thread. If we are producing thread in very less diameter, say 10 millimeter, 15 millimeter, 20 millimeter, angle setting is not required. Tool will automatically move in helix angle and produce a thread. But in bigger diameter, we have to give helix angle in tool to just clear the body of the tool through the produced job which we are producing. Tool plank should not rub the job plank, means thread plank. Then it will cause the accident, or it may damage the tool, it may damage the job which we are producing. Then next is depth of thread. What thread we are producing, certain depth is required to give from here, this point to this point, perpendicular distance. This is depth of the thread. So when we produce thread, we have to give depth of cut. What say? That is depth of thread. How much depth I have to give in a particular thread. For that, formula is there for BSW thread, millimeter metric thread. BA thread means 47.5 degree thread. Formula is there. By that formula, we have to calculate the depth of the thread and give through cross the line on the lathe machine, and we cut. So this thread form is applicable for all types of thread. All types of thread which we are producing or manufacturing, that is having these elements: top diameter, root diameter, effective diameter, depth of cut or depth of thread, angle of the thread, depth of thread. All these nomenclatures we have to know, similar or same for all types of thread. I hope you have enjoyed this topic. If you like this topic, you please subscribe my channel and like it. Thank you.